everyone. So you know what is one of the most destructive things that we do on a daily basis that get us down and actually stop us from even get and reach to the next level, and we sometimes get stuck for years on a stupid thing, a small little thing that stop us to even succeed or even, like I said, go to the next level. So what is that thing? Basically, and I see people coming in, hello everybody. So basically, it's comparison. Pum pum pum, surprise surprise. Comparison. When we compare ourselves to others, that's one of the most destructive things that we can do, because when we say, ooh, look at that guy, look at that girl, look at them, they're succeeding, and I just started, and he or she just started out, and how they are succeeding and I'm not. How this mentor succeed and I'm not. And when we start compare ourselves to those big shots, to those mentors that like 10 years of work or 5 years of work more than us, or even a couple of years of work more than us, then that's a not fair comparison. And you can't compare because you don't know what this person does before he started the business. Sometimes it looks like this person just started out and bam, he's succeeding like a maniac. And actually that's not true, because behind the scene he worked like his ass off, like nights and days, nights and days, nights and days, nights and I kid you not, I've been a witness to that throughout the years of many people like that. And I myself had that scene as well, that struggle of compare myself to others all the time, and that got me stuck for many years. Because when we compare ourselves, then we say, I don't think I have that money, that influence, that energy, that charisma, that whatever it is, we sometimes think we don't have what this person have, and then we bring our energy down, and then what we do most of the time, we run away to Netflix, to scroll on Facebook, on Instagram like idiots. And hey, I've been there. I was that idiot. I was constantly idiot all the time, scrolling like that, really like a crazy one, for hours. Now, I had a couple of things that I did in order to kind of destroy that, but let's focus on one thing today in order for you to really get out from that comparison. So first of all, when I started doing lives about a year ago, more or less, what happened is I all the time compare myself to others. Because my energy was so low, I was afraid myself. I didn't know what I'm doing. I just went live, and I was mumbling and barely talked and got stuck a lot. And one video, I kid you not, one video took me around 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 hours to just produce one video. It took my whole day. And not just that, it took me weeks to actually produce good and quality content. And I was mumbling a lot. Still, I talked like a zombie, like, hello everybody, how are you? Something like that. That was like really horrible. And I also will put a link here that you can see the first video. And why I don't delete it? Because it also reminds me where I've been and where I am now. That's the one strategy you should focus when you are comparing. Compare yourself to yourself. That's the only way for you to actually grow. Why is that? Because when we are comparing ourselves to ourselves, then let's say, okay, so where I've been a year before now and where I'm now, what I've done all that year, and you start really thinking about it, really writing it down, then you see, whoa, I've done a lot. And even if it's 2, 3, 4 things, even one thing that you have changed in yourself, that means you're one step ahead from the others. So don't say, oh, I've done nothing this year. No, really focus on what have you done this year. And you know what? Let's do that exercise right now. Let's get to the next level. So right now, think about one thing that you have done this year that you're better from the last year. What is it? One thing, just one thing. Write it down. I'm sure you have one thing. Even if you don't think you have, I'm sure you do. Just really go deep on that. Give yourself that time. Give yourself a minute, 2, 5, 10 minutes, doesn't matter, even a half an hour. Just sit there and really put your mind into it. And write it down. Comment below, because when you're commenting, you're developing that awareness. And when we are aware to it, then we can actually get more shift. Then you actually see that something happened because you see it in front of you. And usually we say, I've done nothing this year. What I've done this year? Nothing. I have accomplished nothing most of the time. And that is also destructive. And when we say I accomplished nothing, you don't see your successes. You don't have the drive, you don't have the motivation to keep on going because you can't see where you have succeeded. Does that make any sense? If it does, just comment below yes, that I know that it makes sense. And if you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay, that I know that it makes sense to you. Anyway, comment down, comment below right now. Let's make it, let's do it, let's be aware to it. So comment below, what is the one thing that actually made you, that you changed this year, that you're better from yourself from the last year? Just comment below, one thing, and I'm sure you have if you will search like deep down. And even if you not search deep down, I'm sure you will find something right now. So what is it? Let's become aware. And all the time, when you have like a low energy, when you feel that you don't have motivation, when you feel like you don't have the drive to even keep going, and you see and you notice when you compare yourself, and you notice that you compare yourself, look at that girl, look at that guy, look at that mentor, look at him, look at her. Stop. Sit with yourself. Compare where I have been, what I've done all that year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't give up to yourself. Don't give in to yourself. Be really consistent with that and write down at least 3 to 5 things when you do that exercise. Then you will see that bam, you're on the flow. Bam, you've done so well, and you get more motivation, you get the drive because fuck it, you're successful. You've done it. And I believe in you, and I know that you can do it. That's why I keep doing those videos, because I really truly believe in you. So comment below, what is at least one thing that you have done and you're a better person than you were last year. And become aware to it, and always compare yourself to yourself. And you're welcome to just watch the video from where I began the first video. It is hilarious, I promise you that. It is hilarious. I myself laugh at that all the time that I see it. And also, if you have something to remind yourself where you've been and where you're now, do it. Something visual, it will be excellent for yourself, because then you can actually see where you have been and where you're now. If it's losing weight, where you've been, where are you now? If it's videos, where you've been, where are you now? The first post that you've done, where you get the point, right? So let's become aware. Comment below, and if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up, that I know that you want more content of it. And if you watch it on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button to never miss out an episode. And have an amazing and productive day. And I really appreciate you for being here. Invest your time, invest your energy, invest in yourself right here. I really appreciate you for that. And again, have a great day. That was live on my group. I will see you tomorrow.